Welcome back to Doing Better. In this episode, we put rubbish in our waterways and catchment areas under the microscope. What you are looking at might seem like just a few bits of litter, but the numbers behind it are staggering. Every year, more than 11 million metric tons of plastic waste enter the world's waterways. That's the weight of over 1 million school buses. Broken down daily, that's over 8 million kilograms of rubbish entering the environment every single day. And it often starts somewhere ordinary: a street, a park, or a stormwater drain. When rain falls, rubbish left on the ground doesn't just stay there. Stormwater systems carry it directly into creeks, rivers, wetlands, and reservoirs. The same catchment areas that collect the water we eventually drink. Plastic bottles and bags. These don't disappear. Instead, they slowly break down into microplastics that remain in waterways for hundreds of years. Cigarette butts, small yes, but are another major pollutant. Each one contains toxic chemicals that can leak into water. The filters contain cellulose acetate plastic fibers that can take 14 years to break down. Fish, birds, and other wildlife often mistake them for food. Then there is discarded fishing line, nearly invisible underwater but deadly. It traps turtles, birds, and fish in what scientists call ghost gear. But pollution in waterways doesn't just harm wildlife. It affects us too. Most cities rely on catchment areas and rivers for drinking water. When rubbish and chemicals contaminate these systems, water treatment plants must work much harder to make that water safe. Removing microplastics, oils, and chemical residues requires advanced filtration, powerful pumps, and additional chemical treatment. That can increase energy use by 30 to 50%, meaning millions of extra kilowatt hours of electricity every year, and higher costs for communities. In other words, we're burning energy and resources just to clean up pollution that never needed to be there. The good news? Solutions are already working. Cities are installing stormwater litter traps that capture thousands of kilograms of rubbish every year before it reaches rivers. Engineers are building rain gardens and constructed wetlands that act like natural kidneys, filtering pollutants from runoff. Some rivers even use floating barriers and collection booms that trap plastic before it flows out to sea. And communities everywhere are stepping up. In many cleanup events, volunteers remove hundreds of kilograms of rubbish in just a single day. But the biggest difference often starts with small choices. Secure your bins so wind and animals don't scatter rubbish. Avoid single-use plastics whenever possible. Dispose of oils, paints, and chemicals properly. Never down the drain. And when you see litter, pick it up. Because protecting waterways isn't just about frogs, fish, or birds. It's about protecting the clean water we all rely on. We all need to be doing better. Subscribe, like, and share Doing Better. Look out for our next video, where we take a closer look at recycling.